What's up, Shacklz gang? This is jaleelshacklz, your advice guru, giving you relationship advice, general advice, and spreading love and positivity. In today's video, I want to talk about the 6 ways a good man will lead. It actually talks about the reasons why good men lead. You might have a good man now and things are a little rocky, so you might want to listen to this, just in case. So the first thing is the friend zone. There may be a possibility that the dude's a really good dude. He was looking for a relationship, and he decided to be in the friend zone because he was hoping that, well, one day you'll see that he's a really good guy compared to all these dudes that just try to hump and dump, you know? And the thing about the friend zone is that he's doing nice things. That's cool. But you're not acknowledging his true worth. And putting him in the friend zone, you're reaping the benefits without the commitment, so you're like, what's the point? Eventually that dude will leave at some point if his initial intentions weren't just to be your friend. Okay? The second thing is nagging. That actually pushes guys farther away. Just telling them orders after orders, and eventually he's not going to feel comfortable talking to you and opening up to you and making you feel like the woman that you are of value. He'll start treating you less than an animal and just like, okay, I'll talk to her when I need to, not necessarily to talk about things that are important or things that will go on. And guys naturally shut down when they feel uncomfortable and will not share. The worst thing that you can get from a guy is silence. The third thing is accusing. Maybe you have a really good guy and he's doing everything he's supposed to do, but you feel it's too good to be true. So then you go through his phone, or you try to ease in on the little phone calls that he's making. It probably could be to his mom, but then because of the way he's talking, you might think that it's another girl on the line. You might want to do your research before you just jump into accusations and thinking that he's doing you wrong, because then eventually he'll feel like nothing is good enough for you and you'll always keep on accusing, and eventually he'll just distance himself and eventually become emotionally unavailable. Then you also have it where the guy's not allowed to lead. You take his position. He's trying to do nice things for you. He's trying to open a door for you, and you're like, you know what? I could open the door myself. Maybe you guys got into an argument or something. And then on top of that, there's the case where you're like, oh, you should take me here. You should take me there. It's not actually his idea to take you where he wants to take you. You should allow the guy to come up with some of the plans, not necessarily to do all the work. Like, oh yeah, where do you think we should go? Where do you think we should go? Sometimes guys like it when a girl comes up with ideas or comes up with an investment, so that it's like, oh yeah, you know what, that actually sounds like a good idea. Not only do I want to do things that I want to do, I want to know what you want to do. I want to know more about you. The other thing is that you stop doing the little things that made him attracted to you in the first place. And this goes big. Maybe you was working out for a while. You have to continue that cycle because you still want your guy attracted to you. Also, when you're cooking or you're cleaning or you're asking him about his day, continue that. That shows that you care. That shows that the relationship isn't dying, that you're still continuing the interest within the relationship. And sometimes that can be hard, especially with commitment, and you're like, well, I do this every day. Like, remember, a relationship is like a job. You have to keep on your grind. You have to keep on being in that man's life and let him know that he has a good woman, and then he'll keep on being the good man that you saw when you first met him. And lastly, you have to put your man first. I know things come up. You have a job, you have kids, you have family members. Not saying that you have to dedicate your total time to him every single time and be 100% available, but let him know when you're busy and make time to see him, make time to talk to him. Sometimes cancel plans, sometimes cancel work so that you can hang out with him because he really wants your attention. Like, although girls want the attention, there's guys out here that strive for that attention. Guys like compliments, guys like getting gifts as well. A lot of times, especially in this generation, with girls, it's a lot about me, and not enough about the guy. So then you have MGTOW, or you have these dudes go on their own way because they feel there's no benefit in getting in a relationship. So that's why they hump and dump. That's why they have the girl pay for the meal, being a feminist and trying to show that she shows equality, but then he ends up dipping right after the meal. You really have to put in the work ethic to get this relationship or to keep the good guy around. And you don't want to lose him because there are too many guys that are influenced by music, by social media, just to dine and dash, and not really have a commitment unless they're getting sex. And the thing is that I want to tell you ladies out there is that you want a guy to value you for your personality, and you don't have to give up yourself right away if you really don't feel like it. If you feel like putting out, go ahead and do that. But to keep a good man, he's more so wondering, what are you about? What's more to you than your body? That's the thing about a good man. And a good man, as I said, might be in the friend zone. You want to take him out of there and just have a good time and figure out what this dude is about. He might be the one you end up marrying. Jaleel Shacklz, your advice guru. Love you guys. Comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you receive my uploads. And comment below just in case I know your thoughts and that we can make a future video. Deuces.